EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. We've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slide, set to get this one going. Off we go from Cleveland. We'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the rookie, Quinshawn Judkins. And some good blockers, bringing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down. And Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable complete on that third down try. That brings up for sure.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. To throw is Sanders. He's going to have the tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to be brought down past the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Back to the undrafted rookie, Isaiah Bond. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5. Throwing again is Sanders. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Nice play in this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Sanders going to throw again. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone.
Coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead. Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first, and now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The PAT, and good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. As the kick's away. Julius Chestnut to bring it back. They'll get across the 20, broken down 23-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led by Cam Ward, same moderate University of Miami. Riley, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They're probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
That one incomplete. Good job to Facebook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Here we go, start.
Throwing more, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. The Browns offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Jerry Hughes. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. His guys have a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Here we go.
Sanders now off the butler. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Gary Judy, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. On the give, it's Jumper. And he's brought down to 17. That's going to be good enough. A 1st down picked up on the ground.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down.
He's in! David McJohnson. Touchdown, Cleveland. He's got it. And the Browns will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They're on the hold 14-0. Start to dig it out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to get It's Moore. This one not quite on target. Too much, and the ball's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down is Moore. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success on 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, the ball incomplete.
This offense, they just continue to struggle here in the early going. They've got to start converting on some of these 3rd down attempts. Otherwise, they're just going to have a hard time sustaining drives.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. We are through 1. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. To the right side, it's Judkins. He is met and dropped. A yard behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He stepped that one up from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Sanders. And this is caught on the sideline. Kevin Stefanski taking exception to that last call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. A fair catch, called for, and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hockey,
Play fake, now Ward to throw. That is incomplete. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Ward. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime.
Come on.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. It's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, a give to Junkie. Pick up 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Off row, right side, taken by the Junkie. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now, Shador. They'll get him up for you as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This is 3rd and 6. To throw again is Sanders. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Good hang time. Fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to pull drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Tajay Spears. And this one out of the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Ward. Trying to fit in the slack, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
No problem there. Around the extra point, and the Browns will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim Dike. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On 2nd down, here's Ward. Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Come on. Shotgun snap for Ward. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they'll bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Gain of 26 yards. That's good for our Titans. First down.
quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go.
Loosely, and it is out. The Browns say they have it, and they do. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Cowboys!
On the ground, it's Howard. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's Wood now on 2nd down. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a run. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
To throw is Ward. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
On the jump.
Back to the air. Ward on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's the time of Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. As the clock is stopped, 45 seconds to go until halftime. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. In motion, Okonkwo. From the gun on 3rd down. Ward. The ball comes out. Look at the Titans. They will get back on this one. Indeed, they did. So, Tennessee keeps the ball. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by replay. And Mike will take a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Ready?
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Left side, he's got the Joker. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action with Sanders. They go right back to the Joker. He's got it again. And that's a 1st down. And it will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Browns.
First down.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This will be from 47 yards. That one is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the 1st half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the 2nd half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
two very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Trying to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. A short game. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw is Ward. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. It is 3rd and 1. Throwing, Ward. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
There's still a long way to go here, but in the second half, when you can defend this lead, man, pass rushers come to play. This is where you can close it out. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback, and after that last sack, bringing up 4th down, this offense has to decide, is this a risk they're willing to take by staying on the field?
Now the return. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Browns offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Here we go, shot.
And a score on 1st down.
Now you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And the Browns will out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Titans offense starting to try out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They run it straight ahead with power. And they'll go down on the 27-yard line. Number 5 overall pick, Mason Graham. They're on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
Throwing is Moore. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Isaiah McGuire. He gets in there and dropping for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. That is not the way downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out stretching the field. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one, returnable. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Sanders will throw it. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 16. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. It's a short throw, caught by the Joker. And now going for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up for a down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And it's going to be pulled in. He's got it. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
We're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's get the big guys up front some credit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now it's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Really, to play quarterback at this level, Mike, it's not a matter of how hard can you throw or how fast can you run or the strength of your arm. It's really, can you play the game within the game? Can you manipulate the linebackers and the safeties with your eyes? Can you look off defenders to open up zones for your receivers to run through? It's all the little things, and that takes time. There's an experience factor that comes with that, and if he doesn't start getting some of that progress and development, those kind of decisions and those kind of balls, they're going to continue to get picked off.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Open man, and that's Truman. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 36-yard line.
Sanders now off the bootleg. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. And uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Chestnut. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. After the offense will take over. The Titans offense ready to get back out. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Drop play. Here comes the punter. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Carson Tressinger there on the stop. Here's Moore. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another set.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go. Careful, Owen.
Out of the gun, Moore. He's got his man. Complete trial man. And will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now Warren gonna hold on to it, and he'll finish his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
The quarterback could have handed it, he could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback. And they're able to force that carry for no gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. In motion, Okonkwo. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Joey Slide comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 52 yards away. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the pick is good. And the Titans will cut into that lead. Joey Slide back out. Kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 30-yard line. They go play action now with Sanders. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Play action. It's Sanders. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
15 yards through the air. 1st down, Cleveland.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get jump plays, and They show they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Again, it's Judkins. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 4th down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Sanders. To the open man, it's Tillman. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, Judkins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Wells, another catch for his 5th return. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On a run, and here comes Judkins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 12-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
On the jump.
2nd and 5. Now, Sanders. Open man. That is pass. And they'll hold to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Get up. 70 Timberwolves.
Now it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Henry DK now returning. We get this up past the 20 as we're going to set up shop. The Titans offense getting their foul instructions. Ready back onto the field. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be the shot to get in the end zone. This drive will begin with first down.
Let's go now.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They're down and line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap for Hill. And he's going to put down yet again. And he has been under fire all game long.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
The Titans sending out their puncher. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punch it away. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. Ready?
The give now to Jerkins on his own read. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now we get a timeout. Cleveland, that's their second. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. They'll come up here on second down and 5. They run it once more with Jerkins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
7-yard line.
It's third
A
and
gain of a
4.
yard on the play.
Jerkins going to get it on his own read. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Browns first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
So the dog pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. Held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.